What if it's hard to make it stay? Held my breath and bent my way. I thought that love meant holding tight, but now I know when wrong feels right. I gave it time, you gave me less. I called it growth, you called it rest. But every seed I tried to save was planted in a shallow grave. It wasn't meant for me just because I tried so hard to keep it. Not every ache deserves to be completed. I thought I failed, but now I see it wasn't love, it just wasn't me. I'm not hard, I'm not too much. I just stayed soft where there was dust. I blame myself for every turn, rewrote the script to feel unburned. But real love doesn't need disguise and doesn't leave while feeding lies. I don't need closure, I need release. I don't need fixing, I need peace. I don't need space, I need to go from places love just didn't grow. So if you ask what made me leave, it wasn't rage or disbelief. I just got quiet and could tell I don't belong inside a shell. It wasn't meant for me, and that's okay. Some love's not lost, just meant to fade. I used to ache when you'd appear in memories soft and shining clear. But lately now I look again and feel the silence beneath the wind. I missed your laugh, I missed your name, but not the way you loved in games. I missed the hope, not what it cost. I missed the light, but not what's lost. I miss the idea of us, not the days we lived. I miss what I imagined, not what you ever did. You held a version us home. I don't want back what made me small, what made me shrink to catch your fall. You weren't cruel, but you weren't kind. You stayed just long enough to bind, and I confused attention's flame with real love that speaks my name. I miss the tone, but not the tear. I miss the touch, not what I feared. I miss the chance, not what we had, because the real thing felt more sad. So if you call and I feel torn, I'll know it's just a dream I mourn. Not you, not us, not what we were, but who I thought you could occur. I miss the story, not the weight. I miss the girl who stayed too late. We never said the words out loud, but I still felt you in the crowd. You looked at me like something known, but left before it could be grown. No promises, no midnight calls, but still I braced for every fall. Like maybe love was in the room, but no one dared to lift the bloom. It wasn't love, but it was almost close in love, but it was almost close enough for me to notice, far enough to never stay. Still I think of you some days. It didn't break, it didn't bloom, but something whispered in that room. No flames, no vows, no final blows. It wasn't love, but it was almost. I replay smiles that never claimed the space to grow beyond a name. We tiptoed close, then turned away, afraid of what we couldn't say. And maybe that was for the best. Some stories aren't meant to rest inside forever's written line, but still I'm glad you touched mine. It wasn't love, but it was real. A quiet something I used to fill the space with sound, scared of silence all around. I thought that being on my own meant something heavy, cold, unknown. I kept the lights and voices loud, afraid to face the quiet crowd of thoughts I hadn't made my friend, of wounds I didn't want to mend. But I feel safe when it's just me, no one else I need to be. No need to shrink, no need to show, just letting all the stillness grow. I sit with thoughts I used to flee, and now they sit in peace with me. It's not lonely, it's not empty. I feel safe when it's just me. I make my tea, I hum a song, I take my time, I take it wrong, and laugh because there's space to miss, and no one here to question this. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it doesn't knock, it holds the door. And now I know, through every ache, alone was never a mistake. I feel safe when it's just me, in slow routines and honesty. No need to earn, no need to chase, just soft returning to my place. I found a home inside my chest, the kind that lets my spirit rest. No spotlight, crowd, or company. I feel safe when it's just me. I feel safe when it's just me, in slow routines and honesty. No need to earn, no need to chase, just soft returning to my place. I found a home inside my chest, the kind that lets my spirit rest. No spotlight, crowd, or company. I feel safe when it's just me. I didn't tell the world I broke, didn't need the echo when I spoke. I held my pain like folded clothes, tucked away where no one knows. No spotlight on my quiet days, no updates on the mess I faced. I let the hurt pass through like rain and wash the corners of my shame. I healed in private, no big reveal, no post to say. Sometimes strong looks like the floor, with no one knocking at your door. Some wounds don't want a lens to zoom. Some hearts bloom best in quiet rooms. And I'm still here, more soft and loud. Ooh. But every step has made me proud. The smallest parts of me, I grew from grief into my name. And I don't feel the need to frame the quiet war that made me vibrant. I healed in private. I healed in private, not for show, not so the world would ever know. But just because I had to breathe and save the smallest parts of me, I grew